The Selfish Giant by the Irish author Oscar Wilde, a short fantasy story for children. The giant went away for 7 years. The children played in his garden every day. It was a large and lovely garden. Beautiful flowers grew in the grass, and there were many fruit trees. In spring, the fruit trees were covered with flowers, and later wonderful fruit grew on them. The birds sang sweetly in the trees. One day, the giant came back. He saw the children playing in his garden.
"What are you doing here?"
"Run away!"
"My garden is my garden. No one can play in it. Only me."
He built a high fence round the garden and put up a notice, "Keep out." He was a very selfish giant. The children had nowhere to play. They tried to play on the road, but the road was dirty. "We were so happy there." The spring came, and there were flowers and little birds all over the country. But in the giant's garden, it was still winter. The birds did not sing in it because there were no children. Snow covered the grass, and ice covered the trees with silver.
"I can't understand why the spring is so late. I hope the weather will change."
One morning, the giant heard some beautiful music. A little bird was singing outside his window. It was the first bird song for a very long time.
"I believe the spring has come at last."
The giant saw a lot of children in the garden. "Look, the trees are covered with flowers again.
The birds are flying around."
A little boy was crying. He couldn't climb the tree, and it was still covered with ice and snow.
"I was very selfish. Now I know why the spring did not come."
The giant went out into the garden, but all the children ran away, except a little boy.
"May I help you?"
"Thank you. You are so kind."
"It is your garden now, little children."
"It is a beautiful garden." Every day after school, the children came and played with the giant, but the little boy didn't come.
"I'd like to see the little boy."
Years passed, and the giant became very old. He could not play in the garden now. One morning, he saw a little boy. He was crying again.
"Who's hurt you?"
"This pain is the pain of love."
"Who are you?"
"You helped me to play in your garden. Today you will come with me to my garden in the sky." In the afternoon, when the children visited the garden, they saw the giant lying dead, all covered with white blossoms. The giant's death is like freedom from all the worldly pains. White flowers are signs of purity. The once selfish giant was changed now. Even the gods called him to heaven with all the respect which is due for a kind-hearted soul. The theme of this story is that having a warm heart will make you happier. You choose the way you want to live your life. Answer the following questions. Why is the giant in the story is called selfish? When did the children play in the giant's garden? Why did the giant build a high wall around his garden? Why did spring not come to the giant's garden? Why was the little boy crying? Why did the giant feel sad, even when the children came regularly to play in his garden? Who was the little boy? Where did he take the giant? Why?